Did I scare you? Bella, choose me! Let me go put on my normal face. Be right back. Hey guys! Don't you love my makeup today? It's so beautiful, right? Messy hair day. Hey guys, if you hadn't guessed by now, we are talking about Halloween, or as I like to call it, Halloweener, because that's just more fun. Okay, so let's start off with the traditions that we do today here in Halloween. So for, I guess, a typical American family, Halloween consists of putting up decorations on the outside of your house, like cobwebs, skeletons that you buy at a costume store, and carving out pumpkins and making faces, like scary faces on the pumpkin, and putting a candle inside that is called a jack-o'-lantern, and putting it outside your door, and trick-or-treating, which is probably the biggest tradition of Halloween, which usually consists of children going from door to door of their neighbors' houses, ringing the doorbell, and in their costume saying trick or treat, and that basically means give me something sweet or I will do something bad to you. Which is what trick is supposed to mean. But people don't do that literally, not normally, not kids anyways, if they don't have treats. What the code is if the light is on outside the house, that means you can ring the doorbell and the people inside will probably have candy for you. But if the light is off, that means people aren't home or they don't want to partake in giving candy out to children. But there are still some teenagers I hear, or like young people, who go around and do nasty tricks on Halloween, such as TPing houses, which is throwing toilet paper at people's houses, like a lot of toilet paper, which is really hard to clean up. They'll throw it over trees, and it's just not nice. And also I hear that they throw eggs at people's houses, like their windows. It's just, I personally haven't heard about it happening in my state, Hawaii, but I've heard about stories in the mainland where kids do this, which is just not cool, but it happens on Halloween, so. Of course, another big tradition that you know about is people wear costumes on Halloween. Normally, they are scary costumes. That's the connotation about Halloween, because it's celebrating scary things. But growing up, I didn't partake in this because I am in a Christian family, and we didn't want to celebrate the bad things about Halloween. We wanted to celebrate the good things, like enjoying candy and playing games. So as a kid, I went to church on Halloween, and they offered games for kids and costume contests. So what was said about these contests is you cannot wear anything scary, like witches or zombies or anything like that. But they based the contest on creativity, which was a lot more fun in my opinion, because you can see what people created without having to resort to just the normal costumes that everyone does every year, like police officer or stuff like that, princess, you know what I mean? And one year I won, I was like a bird. My costume had a mask, and it had a bunch of feathers, and I had a shirt with a peacock on it, and beads, and yeah, I was really happy about that. So not until I was like 12 or 13 did I start going trick-or-treating, where my parents just said, okay, if you want to go, you can go with your friends. And it was really boring, in my opinion. Um, yeah, another, like I said, people put out decorations, and a lot of times they're meant to scare you as you come to the door. So like things will pop out, like of coffins and stuff. And I'm a big scary cat, meaning I hate scary things. I hate scary movies. I really don't like Halloween because of the scary things. So yeah, that wasn't fun for me. For adults, there are usually costume parties, like at people's houses or community centers. There are also programs that places provide that you have to pay for a ticket to go, like haunted houses. It's like a haunted house that they make, and they have people inside dressed really scary to scare you. Here in Hawaii, they have one. It's a ride on the water where people like jump out of the water. Like, I would never do that. It's too scary. I'm sorry. I don't know why people like to scare themselves, but whatever. To each their own, right? They have that, and they also, here in Waikiki, most people on Halloween go and just walk around in their costumes in Waikiki, which is like our downtown. So that's what happens. I've never actually done that. On Halloween, I usually just dress up with my husband, either stay home or go to a friend's costume party and take pictures and eat food and candy and then come home. So that's what I do as an adult. It's not very fun, but kids usually have the most fun on Halloween with the either trick-or-treating or going to something like a church where they have games, which in my opinion is a lot more fun. Okay, so now that I told you a little bit about the Halloween traditions that we have here in the United States, I want to do a contest. Yay! So I asked Fabi if I could do some sort of contest so I can give away prizes to you guys. So I was thinking to give a prize to one boy and one girl. Fabi, let me know if you like this idea. I'm not sure how many guys and girls are in your class, so let me know if that's something that is fair. If there's more girls, maybe I'll just do one prize. I'm not sure. So basically, the contest will be because, like I said, I grew up not really celebrating trick-or-treating. I grew up going to like church Halloween events where we had costume contests. So that's what my contest is going to be about. I want you guys to send me a picture of you in the most creative costume that you can think of. And when I say creative, I don't mean it has to be expensive or anything like that. It can be really inexpensive, but just thinking outside the box and something very different, something fun or funny, just something that's totally different from what people normally wear on Halloween. And to give you an example, I remember one year at church, a girl came as grapes. So she just wore all black, and she either taped or pinned purple balloons to her clothes. So she just walked around as a huge bunch of grapes. Which was really, if you think about it, it's not very expensive, but it's really creative and it's really cool. So if you want to go ahead and send me a picture of you in a creative costume, then you will get to win a cool prize. For girls, I'm thinking something along the lines of makeup, because I have a makeup store. It's www.usamaquiagem.com if you're interested. I sell makeup to Brazil at very low prices you'll find that are cheaper than in Brazil. So tell your friends about that if you are interested and want to help me out. And for guys, I'm not sure exactly what I'll give to the guy winner. It'll probably be something along the lines of from Nike or from Adidas, some sports brand, because I imagine that's what guys like, and in Brazil I know these brands are really expensive, so something like that. So if you're interested, go ahead and take some pictures of your really cool costume. And I guess you can give that to Fabi and she can send that over to me. Okay guys, it was nice talking to you, and have a happy Halloween. Bye! Why do I always talk like this? I need tea, I think. I have a sore throat.